My experience on The Fallen State with Jesse Peterson last week just reiterated one thing to me, that the entire religious right philosophy is completely hung up on homosexuality and abortion still. There is a brainwash effect that has happened in their followers on the extreme conservative side that says these two are the most important issues for Christians in the modern era. Yet they have no biblical basis or historical basis for this argument. When I brought up to Jesse why he wasn't asking me about gossip or pride, since that was in the very same places of Scripture in the New Testament where it speaks of anything that can be interpreted as homosexuality, he ignored my question. And that's because they have no answer, because they know they're wrong. In my article, The Truth About Christianity and Abortion, I go through the history of the church and deep biblical study on this topic. And the fact is, the church has moved to the extreme right on this issue in the past century, to the point that someone like myself, a Christian Democrat who holds a moderate view, is portrayed as a far-left radical and in fact an accessory to murder. And consider this. My views as a progressive are in fact to the right of the biblical view and the founders of our faith. The majority of Americans don't fit into either a pro-life or a pro-choice box, but believe in a moderate view that protects both women's rights and the unborn. And this is where I sit. The major point here is this. If more Christians would only start prioritizing the things Jesus told us to, our focus would look drastically different than it does now as a body, and the country would look different. If abortion continues to be the number one priority for so many Christians at the expense of the issues the Bible does instruct on, are those who make it their only priority not giving the issue an almost idolatrous seat? I'm not saying abortion cannot be an important issue to a Christian, but there is no scriptural or historical backing for it to be the number one issue, at the expense of the least of these who are suffering now. There are over 3,000 scriptures directly pertaining to helping the poor, showing love, character, giving, social justice, and asking the governing authorities to show justice and fairness. The Christian church in America can't continue to prioritize one issue that is not directly addressed in the history of Christian teachings and scripture, yet make the secondary what is really the non-importance of the social justice topics, which those are the things that the Word really does address, from Genesis to Revelation. Now, you can read more on my blog at christiandims.org. Just type in Christianity and abortion in the search bar, and you'll find my blog on this topic. Maybe this will give you some facts to keep with you when you encounter the Jesse Petersons of the world. And that's all for now. This is the place where real Christian values meets politics.
One hatred.